Hello, my beautiful friends. Hope you're doing amazing. Today, we're going to be doing my best and worst makeup products of 2025, if that's something you'd be interested in. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Audrey. Thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing down below before you leave. We talk about makeup over here. I'm just a mom who loves makeup, and that's what we do. And if you're returning, hi, hello, welcome. I love and appreciate you, and let's get started. Okay. 2025 is halfway over, so we are going to do a halfway midpoint, the best products that have come out so far in 2025 in the first 6 months, and worst products that have come out in 2025 in the last 6 months, according to me. So I did a poll on my community tab, and you guys said you wanted to see everything all together in one video. So we're going to do the best first, and then we'll save the worst for last. So I can tell you how much I love these good best products and then why they're not as good, the worst ones at the end, if that makes sense. So here we go. Starting with, and we have a lot to get through, so I'm going to go kind of fast. I have showcased most of these products on my channel, in videos, shorts, things like that. So starting with this. This is the Creal Brilliant Repair Shield in Staycation SPF 50 Illuminating Sunscreen. Broad spectrum sunscreen. So most of these products, I'm pretty sure, were released in 2025. I really tried to keep it to products that were released this year. And this year, Creal came out with a new shade of her Brilliant Repair Shield in Staycation. It's a really pretty gold illuminating color. It's a sunscreen. It just, it feels incredible on the skin. It has a little bit of a sheen. It doesn't stay sticky. Sometimes sunscreens they still feel kind of tacky. I just love this. This is my best, the only best of 2025 so far, primer sunscreen situation. So it's SPF 50, and I love it, and it's so cute, and the container's adorable. So there we are, Creal. So we're kind of going in order of how I would apply things to my face. Primer, sunscreen situation. Now we have foundations, and I have three foundations that have been released this year so far that I think are the best. So first we have the Merit Uniform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 45. I have mine in the shade 28. I love this. This is incredible. It is so it looks so good on the skin. I have shade 28. I pair it with my Minimalist stick. I absolutely love the packaging of this. I think that Merit really added something to their line with this product. It looks amazing on the skin for long periods of time. I've actually done wear it tests with this one, and it just looks so great throughout the day. It doesn't get weird. I really, really love the Merit Uniform, and it came out this year. The last two foundations that came out this year that I think are the best so far, we've been really, I'm really hoping, actually I don't think I have a concealer at all. I don't have a concealer at all. I'm hoping the tail end of 2025 is going to have an amazing concealer. But anyways, Guerlain Terracotta Le Tint Glow Foundation. I have mine in the shade 0.5N. This is my favorite foundation that has been released this year so far. This is the top. It's unfortunate that it has a scent because Guerlain stuff just does. And it's a very, very intense scent. It kind of fades throughout the day-ish, but it's got a strong smell. But this is so beautiful on the skin that I'm willing to forego the scent. So super smoothing, skin-like, not super radiant. I've come to learn about myself that I really don't like an extremely radiant face. I don't like feeling like I look kind of oily. I prefer more of a skin-like finish. So this has a beautiful skin-like finish. I love the matte version as well. So when this one came out, I was very excited. So love, love, love this one. And, honorable mention for Givenchy Prisma Libre Glow Serum Foundation. I have mine in the shade 0.5N. This one is almost as good as this one. It was released this year, and I was just surprised by Givenchy because I decluttered my other Givenchy foundation and concealer. I was not a huge fan, but this one is super smooth, beautiful. It does look really nice on the face, a little more glowy than the Guerlain, but so this year, so far, we've got 3 contenders. Still, these aren't my new Holy Grail foundations. I still prefer my top Holy Grails. I'm working on a my new updated 3 favorite products in every category video. That'll be out soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. But yeah, those are the 3 foundations so far that I think deserve best of 2025 halfway point. I also have 3 bronzers that are just amazing and really might be my top 3 new favorite bronzers of all time. So, top 3 in every category video. This might be a little repetitive, but Westman Atelier came out with their bronzing drops. This is the Sun Tone Bronzing Drops in Soleil Parfait 1. I absolutely love these drops. I will put up with the packaging with the little dropper because the liquid product is so beautiful. It's so skin-like on the skin. It is the finish is just so natural. There's the Westman Atelier Parfait drops. So the drops from Westman Atelier, best of 2025 so far, liquid-wise. Cream from Sarah Creal. Sarah Creal came out with the Just Like Paradise bronzing cream in 1.0. I was really surprised at how much I love this, but it's so good. It's a cream form, so it's a little bit easier to work with than the liquid drops, and it has a really nice mirror. It's amazing. It's just so good. So we have, it blends on the skin incredible. It looks really, really smooth, really nice, super, super similar finish to the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. It's actually probably knocked that one out of the running for me because I like this one just a little bit more. So there's that. We have a liquid, a cream, and then the best powder bronzer to have ever been placed on my face is the Farrah Hamidi Essential Bronzer Compact in Bois. This is my top tippity-top bronzer of all time right now. It has knocked all my other bronzers out of the running for top spot. There it is right there. It has a pink undertone with a neutral overtone. So it's just amazing. It looks incredible on the face. And these are probably my top 3 bronzers of ever. They live on top of my desk so I can grab them. They're my top shelf products. These are so, so good. So good. So, okay, blushes. 2025 has been a good year for blushes too. Oh my goodness. So, first we have Armani Beauty came out with the Luminous Silk Cheek Tint Shines. They're the shiny versions of their cheek tints. And this is, oh my gosh, my favorite color that they've ever come out with. This is 42S. It's like a rosy terracotta. It's incredible. It's such a beautiful formula. It looks so natural on the cheeks. I mean, it's so supernatural. Wow, I didn't even notice. I have a liquid, a cream, and a powder blush too. So, these are the best that have come out so far this year. Liquid-wise, this blush is so good. It has a doe foot, so it's super easy to apply. It's really hard to mess these up. They're very sheer, so they can build super easy on themselves, but I love the new shiny ones, but 42S is my top favorite. Same with the So She blush. This is the Blurring Pillow blush. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Not Speakeasy, Copper Spice. Copper Spice is my favorite blush that I've tried so far this year. It is a beautiful burnt terracotta. It is a cream to powder finish. It's just, oh my gosh, it is so soft and super pigmented, and this is exactly what I was expecting from the Rare Beauty kind of pillowy blushes, but so she did it better, and they're refillable and really, really nice. So she came out with these this year. Absolutely incredible. This is like one of my new favorite cream blush formulas, like, of ever. So really great. And then Queen Musa came out with powder blushes, and my favorite powder blush of their line that they came out with is Pale Fire, and this is so beautiful. I did a video where I swatched all of them on my cheeks, so you can see all the powder blushes in action. There's Pale Fire. See, I might have a type. When it comes to blushes, this is what I'm into right now. But it's so beautiful. This powder formula feels like a cream. It is so, so good. Queen Musa did send them all to me. Thank you so very much. But this is just powder blush wise amazing. So my top three blushes that have come out so far in 2025. Are they my top favorites of all time? I'm not sure. You'll have to watch that video to find out. Okay. We have 2 highlighters that were released this year, and they are my top favorites, probably of ever. I have a cream and a powder. The cream highlighter that was released this year that makes it to top best of 2025 is the Sarah Creal Today's Highlights in This Just In. Oh my goodness. It is so super natural. It looks incredible on the cheeks. It's not too intense. It's not too metallic. It really is super similar to the Prada, which is my other best of 2025. This is the Prada Light Glowing Powder in 01. And the finishes on the face are super similar. The Prada, where'd it go? Prada is right here, and then right next to it is the Sarah Creal. And you can hardly tell the difference. But one is a cream and one is a really, really creamy powder. But they're both absolutely amazing. They are so natural on the face. I've really been enjoying that natural highlight, not so much the metallic intense highlight. It's just how, I've been doing my makeup recently. But these are top 2 best of 2025 and my top 2 favorites right now of all time. And last for complexion face, 2025 was the year Hourglass let us choose our custom palettes. Oh my gosh. This is it deserves to be in the best of 2025 so far video, because this is my perfect Hourglass palette. I got the finishing powder in dim light, the blush in at night, bronzer in diffused bronze light, and then the highlighter in opal strobe light. And it's my perfect Hourglass palette, and 2025 was the year. I am so excited for the holiday Hourglass palettes. They're going to be incredible, and I can't wait. But this is custom, and I really hope that Hourglass brings this back, because this is so beautiful. Everybody needs to be able to customize their Hourglass palettes. So, yes, such a good thing Hourglass did. 2025 was the year. Finally. Okay. Moving on to eyes. This has been a great year so far for eyeshadow. I'm really, really happy about it, because like last year, it was all about the single shadows. This year, we've been getting some really good banger eyeshadow palettes. First one I'm going to talk about is the Nomad Cosmetics Charmony Après Ski eyeshadow palette. This Nomad did this year, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, so beautiful. I did 3 different looks with this. Very monochrome. This section, this section, this section. It is just so beautiful. The formula of Nomad eyeshadows is so good. You're not going to find anything like this formula in mainstream sold at Sephora eyeshadows. It's extremely pigmented. The metallics are really, really soft. If you love playing with color and eyeshadow, I seriously recommend checking out Nomad Cosmetics. I do have a code with them to help save you some money if you want to check them out. But seriously, I mean, makeup lovers, if you haven't tried Nomad yet, you're missing out. This is such a gorgeous palette, and they have so many beautiful, beautiful options. The other Nomad Cosmetics palette I've got to shout out that they released this year, re-released, is the Nomad Berlin Underground. They re-released 3 palettes for their 10th anniversary, and this one is my favorite that they released, which is funny because I didn't think it was going to be. It's so beautiful. I got so many compliments on the look I did with this. It's just amazing. The metallics are stunning, just so intense, and the mattes blend so well. They're really pigmented. It is an incredible eyeshadow brand that you should really check out. I have 3 more eyeshadow palettes I want to mention. So we've got 5 so far this year that I really think deserve to be in best of 2025. Now, I write down every single makeup purchase I make, and then that's how I made this video. I just went through my whole list and highlighted the ones that I thought were the best of the best that deserve to be in this video. So, Danessa Myricks released the Danessa Myricks Beauty Freedom Palette Pastel Dream. Now, it's sold out. I really hope she brings it back. But I mean, this is amazing. This is absolutely ingenious. It is so, so pretty. People want to get their hands on it for a reason. This is a mirror that you can use on the go. These come out. You can pop them into the bigger Freedom palette. I just can't wait to see what else she does in this kind of style of packaging. But I mean, the looks I made with this, so beautiful. They're pastels, but they're not super unflattering. They're not super unwearable. They're very, very beautiful. And if she brings it back, I super recommend checking it out. I hope that she brings it back. Also, Dior came out with their Canage Quince that changed my mind about eyeshadow palettes from luxury brands with the little brushes in them, because I purchased one of them and then purchased the other 3 because this formula is so good. The packaging is beautiful. I love it. But this one is my favorite of the 4 that they brought out, and it kind of surprised me. This is Brown Cashmere. These are limited edition, but I've seen them still like around-ish. So, yeah, if you can get your hands on one, I would highly recommend. They are not, I mean, they're not as extremely pigmented as like Nomad Cosmetics, right? They're a luxury brand, but they're still pigmented enough to where I enjoyed it. So, I love a pigmented eyeshadow, and I just think Dior really did something amazing this year with these limited edition palettes, and I really, really love them, so check them out. Last eyeshadow palette we're going to talk about today, I mean, just recently came out, but deserves to be in best of 2025. Duh. If you've been here for any amount of time, if you know me, you knew this was going to be in here. This is the Lisa Eldridge Desert Gleam eyeshadow palette. I did a video where I created a look with this, and this is just so perfect. It's so on trend. Everybody's coming out with these green eyeshadows right now. Lisa Eldridge knows what she's doing. The formula is amazing. The metallics are incredible. I just absolutely love Lisa Eldridge's formula, and it's hard to explain if you've never touched it before. So, I highly recommend, if you like green, check out Desert Gleam. Haha. Okay. One more product for the eyes I've got a shout out for best of 2025. This is the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Mascara in Burnt Umber. This is the brown mascara that changed my mind about brown mascaras. I really love how this brown mascara looks. I love the Kitten Lash mascara. It's one of my top favorite mascaras in black. So I was hesitant to try the brown because I've tried brown mascaras before, but because my eyelashes are so thin, brown mascara just doesn't do enough for me. But this brown mascara, there's something about the undertone where it makes my blue eyes look incredible, and I just love it. Something about her wand, the color, it's incredible. So, if you've been a little hesitant about brown mascaras, this is the best mascara that has come out so far in 2025. It's the only one that I put in this video because it's the best. So I would check it out. Kitten Lash in Burnt Umber. All right, and we're on to lips. This might be a long video, so I really hope you have your snacks and your waters. We're going to get through it though. So, lips, we have Merit came out with a whole range of lip liners. I have them all. I love them so very much. They are the tinted moisturizer of the lip liner world. My favorite color that they came out with is Brownstone. I really, really love this brownish, it's like a warmer toned brownish lip liner paired with a lip gloss or a lipstick. Brownstone is incredible. I love every single one of these lip liners. I did a video where I swatched all of them. So, incredible. Really, really great from Merit. And then West Atelier came out with lip liners too. I only picked out 4 of theirs because there's a very drastic price difference. But of the colors I picked, I have really been loving Minu. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. It's like a peachy color, peachy pink salmon color that I was not expecting to enjoy, but it's very different from the rest of my collection, and that makes it special. So these are incredibly long lasting, very hydrating, very pigmented lip liners, and this is very sheer, very light, not as long lasting. They're very different, but they both deserve to be in best of 2025 so far. They are so good. They're beautiful. 2025 has been the year that every single brand has decided to come out with lip balms, either in a squeezy tube or a stick. So many lip balms, but I think one tops them all. It's my favorite that I've ever tried. Queen Musa came out with a whole range of 6 shades of lip balms. These are called the Skincare Supercharged Tinted Hydra Balm. Very hydrating, balmy, tinted, not super pigmented, really beautiful. They did send me all of the shades. I've swatched them all. I've tried them all. And my favorite of the collection is Noble Vine. It's more of it's very, very lightly pigmented. It's more of a purpley brown, deeper shade, but it is so beautiful. I love them all. They have a light, like, vanilla scent. The packaging is so pretty, really, really cool. I just think that Queen Musa did something wonderful with these balms. They're not sticky, lightly pigmented. You can just pair so many, they have different shades that you can pair with different looks. So, love the shade range. Love Queen Musa's Hydra Balms. So good. Lipsticks. I have 2 lipsticks that have made it into best of 2025. First, we have Lisa Eldridge. She's released so far 3, 4, I think. So we got 5 because Bohemian Cherry actually released this year when it was supposed to release last year. Either way, I have them all, every single shade. I did a video where I swatched them all for you, but my favorite that came out this year is Lee. This absolutely gorgeous, what number is it? It is number 188. It's a burnt red, really reminds me of like Cinnabar, but I think Cinnabar is a little more brownish. It is so gorgeous. I was not expecting to love it as much as I love it. I thought it would be more of like an orange undertone, but it's a really, really pretty burnt red color, Lily, and I love it. So, best of 2025, Lisa Eldridge. Keep coming out with these Rouge Experience lipsticks. They are such a beautiful formula. Shiny, satin, not super matte, not super like glossy. They're not going to slip around. It's a really classic, beautiful lipstick formula. So good. Another lipstick, oh my gosh, that Westman Atelier came out with this year. Now, this is a shade extension as well. Both the lipsticks are shade extensions, but man, I love these colors. They're so good. Westman Atelier came out with a shade extension of their lipsticks. These are called the Lip Suede Matte Lipstick. So this is more of a matte formula, super extremely pigmented matte formula. I like to wear lip liner with these because they're very, very pigmented, very, very soft, gorgeous lipsticks. And my favorite color is Fig. This is, my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's spelled F-I-G-U-E, which I guess is French, but this is the first lipstick that I have purchased where I was like, I gotta use that as a blush. It's gonna look so beautiful as a lipstick and a blush. It's just the perfect undertone. Not too purple, not too red, just absolutely beautiful. I am a huge fan of Fig. Love, love, love the color. Westman Atelier did that. So, last, more of a recent release as well, but I mean, it's lip gloss wise, my new favorite. Sarah Creal came out with her No Further Questions lip glosses. I picked up 3 of the shades, and this is my favorite. It's so beautiful. This is the shade My Pleasure. Best of 2025 so far. I mean, I can't believe how good these lip glosses are. I just posted a video where I tested them out. It wasn't a first impression, and I described them as having a perfect Goldilocks like texture, finish, all the things. Not too pigmented, not sticky, like really hydrating, beautiful, beautiful lip glosses. The packaging is gorgeous. I love the shimmer in My Pleasure because it's not super extremely shimmery and it has a really pretty base color, but I am wearing a different shade of hers right now on top of a lip liner, and it just feels so good. So good. So, top for 2025. Sarah Creal has a lot of products in this top 2025. So, I'm really excited to see what the rest of 2025 has for Best of Beauty. I mean, yeah. Okay, we are going to do worst real quick. All right, here we go. What you've all been waiting for. Worst of 2025. Now, these are my personal opinions. If you love these products, then please continue to enjoy them. I love that for you. But these have been my most disappointing, worst products that I did not love, that did not live up to the hype for me. So, coming in hot, we have Hourglass, the Illusion Luminous Luminous Glow Foundation Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I got mine in the shade 6. Now, Hourglass's shade range is just whack. This is too dark for me, but even though it's too dark for me, the formula is not the best. I'm not a huge fan. This does not look great on my skin. It's really, I just haven't been able to get along very well with Hourglass foundations, honestly. Their undertones are weird. I kind of like the skin tint, but it's not my favorite skin tint. I had really high hopes for this, but no thank you. So, I mentioned some other really great foundations you should check out and skip this one. Okay, bronzers. We have 2 bronzers in worst that just disappointed me so bad. This is the Dior Forever Nude Bronze in 02 Light. Now, most of these products I have talked about in my speed reviews at the end of the month and how much I don't enjoy them. So, yeah, we're not going to stay here very long. This is yellow, orange. The formula is really hard pressed. It's just not, you can barely see that swatch. It's just not for me. It's just not it. I have 3 bronzers that I mentioned earlier that are incredible. This is powdery, dry, not good. So, I'd say skip this. Go with one of the 3 I mentioned before. Yep, see, that's why we did best first. Also this, same thing. This is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer from House Labs in Soleil Sand Fair. They ruined the formula of this. I really liked the original better. I don't know what they did exactly, if they took the talc out or what, but you can barely see it. It's too yellow, it's too orange, not neutral enough. The formula feels very creamy, but it almost makes it kind of patchy, so yeah, no. Go with Farrah Hamidi over this. Most disappointing. So sad. All right, blushes. We've had a lot of blush releases this year, and I have 5 to mention that I just don't like. So, coming in, the YSL Make Me Blush Powder Blush. I have mine in the shade 37. Now, this is the only one I picked up. It is a matte formula. I'm willing to bet that the shimmery finishes are just a little bit better, because the issue I have with this is it's too pigmented and it doesn't really blend on the cheeks well. So I bet the shimmery finishes have a better go with that, if that makes sense. But I didn't love the formula enough to want to purchase more colors. I have the liquid version of this. I prefer the liquid version, but still YSL is really good at beautiful packaging, but I just am not a huge fan of the formulas that they put inside. So I mentioned some incredible blushes. The Queen Musa blushes are absolutely gorgeous. They are powder. They blend so well. They're creamy. They're soft. They don't catch. I would recommend those over this if you're looking for a powder blush. Rare Beauty came out with the matte bouncy blushes in Worth. I mean, this is a shade Worth. They came out with a few shades. This is so patchy every single time I try to swatch it. I just don't... Oh, can you see it? The Sochi blushes are done so much better than these, and the packaging is nicer on the Sochi. So I would recommend Sochi over Rare Beauty. Patchy, doesn't look good on the cheeks. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know, I really like the color Worth. I like the liquid Worth over the matte bouncy blush version of Worth. So almost, Rare Beauty almost had it with those, but I think Sochi did it better. Natasha Denona. This is Natasha Denona High Blush in Fresh Mauve. Now, I've been watching other people's best of and worst of 2025 videos, and they mention these in their best of, and I'm really surprised by that. Honestly. This is not a mauve-y color, and I guess it's not a... I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan. The color is not the best. I mean, it's swatched kind of patchy on the back of my hand, and that's a really good tell for me. It's just... Natasha Denona can do better, I think. So, I never reach for this. I don't really enjoy it. I have those other blushes I like more. So, I'm waiting for single blushes, single highlighters that I like from Natasha Denona. So, yeah, it's just worst of 2025 for me personally, but if you love it, I love that for you. Dior came out with the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Stick Blushes. 103 Toffee is my least favorite of the 3 that I picked up. And you can see if I wind it up really far, you can see the pH adjustingness that's happening to the top of it, and that is why this is in my least favorite. You know, I was really, really excited for these stick blushes. Very excited. I love a cream blush. Probably my favorite version of blushes is cream blushes, but the pH adjusting factor of this really let me down. So, I don't recommend these. I love the powders. The powders are really good. So if you're thinking about making a Dior purchase, I would go with the powder toffee over the cream toffee. You don't see that pH adjusting factor as intense in the powder. So yeah, no thanks. I wish I wouldn't have purchased 3 of those stick blushes from Dior. I did only purchase one of these though. This is the Makeup Forever. Right there. Artist Color Crayon. Creamy Multi-Use Stick. I have mine in the shade 606, Wherever Walnut. I was really disappointed in this. I really was hoping I was going to get a 3-in-1. There it is right there. A 3-in-1 eyes, lips, cheeks. It's just not that. It's just a glorified blush for me. The blush color is really pretty. I mean, Wherever Walnut is a gorgeous color, but I wanted a 3-in-1 and it let me down. Makeup Forever really is. Like, if it hits good. If it misses, it really, really misses for me. So, yeah, Makeup Forever, I'd say skip on the sticks. They're just meh. Okay, eye-wise, I really debated whether I should put this in here or not, but this is the Prada Durable Gliding Eyeliner Eye Pencil in 03 Mahogany. I just don't like it. It's the worst for me that I've tried so far this year, but I think it might work for somebody. Honestly, all of these products are the worst for me, but I'm sure they'll work perfectly well for somebody else. So I'm just telling you, if we have the same kind of preferences, what you might want to avoid. This is a gorgeous color, and I was so excited for it, but the formula is so stiff, I can't get it on my waterline, and that's where I like to put eyeliner. Plus, if I try to do like a wing or anything on my eyelid, it just doesn't blend. It's very, very stiff for a pencil. So if you like a stiff pencil that lasts a really long time, this might be good for you, but I prefer my Lisa Eldridge way more. They blend incredibly compared to this one. So Prada eye pencil, not for me. And for mascara, we have a huge dud. Huge dud. I was very excited, but this is the Makeup by Mario Master Mascara in Super Black. I was very excited for this mascara. I really like Makeup by Mario as a brand. I like the aesthetic. I like the simplicity of the packaging. But this mascara, I've said it once and I'll say it again, I got a comment about how bad and downturned my lashes looked with this. So I want my mascara to make my lashes look better, not worse. And I just was disappointed by this. I'd say skip this. I had another mascara in the best of. I have other favorite mascaras I love. Makeup by Mario's just a little too thick and heavy. Doesn't look good on my thin, sparse lashes. So, all right, here we are at lips. I have 5 lips that are in the worst of that I don't recommend you checking out. Let's start with lipsticks. Westman Atelier came out with the Lip Suede Matte Lipstick in Mimi this year. And it's just so unfortunate because the shade of Mimi that is in the blush, I bought the blush to make sure for science. That shade of lipstick is not the same as the blush. This is too beige, too warm toned. It really almost does like a concealer lip thing on my mouth. So I'm very disappointed in the shade of Mimi that Westman Atelier came out with. Just use the blush on your lips if you're looking for something like that. But I have much better lipstick color recommendations, even from Westman Atelier. So I'd say skip this Mimi one. Yeah. I tried the Violette FR Bisou Jelly Sheer Lip Shine in Aisa. This packaging is so cheap. I'm very sad because when you see it on the website, it's like gold and white and you're thinking it's going to be nice, but it's very cheap. And this is the cool one with the pigment in the middle, and it's a really cool concept, and I mean, it got me, obviously, but I even had to push very hard, and it's hard to get a I mean, you can see by the swatch how inconsistent the formula is. It's very patchy. It gets patchy on the lips real quick, and it's really hard to get an even color. So, it's a cool concept. Didn't work out. Haven't really tried anything from this brand that I love. If you have a recommendation from Violette FR, let me know, but I'd say skip these jellies. They look really cool, just don't perform the best. This pains me. This is the Sarah Creal. The Adults Are Talking in Intuition. She came out with colored shades of her lip balm, The Adults Are Talking. I have Clarity, the clear one. I use it all the time. I'm actually going to run through it, I think. So, it's incredible. But this shiny, shimmery shade, Intuition, I had high hopes for. I love a little bit of a glittery moment on the lips to add some dimension. And this accentuates every line and crease in my lips that I have. She just came out with lip glosses that don't do that. They're amazing, but this lip stick, something about the stick formula, I'm sure, it just accentuates stuff that I don't want it to. So I'd say skip the colors and go with the clear. The clear is incredible. Do you remember the Makeup by Mario Super Shine Lip Gloss? This is a shade Midnight Mauve. Yeah, I didn't either. That says so much to me. I pick this up. It's the most forgettable launch. Makeup by Mario. I mean, they came out with lip glosses. Wow, go figure. And it's just okay. I have other lip glosses I like more. I recommended the Sarah Creal. Those are incredible. They're not forgettable. They're gorgeous. However, Makeup by Mario is just so mediocre with the formula and everything. I had high hopes for this, and there's like no pigment. I mean, you'd see it in the container and you think it would be pigmented, but there's like none. So, yeah, no, skip those. And the last, most disappointing product of 2025, worst of 2025 for me so far for 6 months is this. I can't not do that. This is the Dior Addict Lip Glow Butter in 101 Glazed Pink. I did a video where I talked about all my Dior purchases. This was such a disappointment. It was such a bust. I am so sad about it. You can barely see the glitters. The packaging is extremely cheap. I mean, come on. Dior, what? Did this cost like $3 to make and then we just sell it for way, way, way more because it's Dior? I don't know. That's what I hear. The makeup hot tea. Anyways, no thank you. Don't get one of these. Summer Fridays. Eat them. There are so many better options for lip balmy butters in a tube. Yeah, no. Not Dior with a little charmy on it. Okay. That's my worst of 2025. Let me know down in the comments your favorite product of 2025, your worst of 2025. What do you think of my picks? Yeah, just keep it kind. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I know it was a long one. And yeah, you're awesome. You rock. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you. Give this video a thumbs up if you love videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! Oh, you showing your earrings? Ooh! How old were you on your birthday? No, you turned 3.
3.
No, 3.
She turned 4.
No, she turned 3.
And then she's gonna turn 4. And I am big.
You are big.
I am bigger than Mama.
You're not bigger than Lamont.
I am.
No, you're not.